Nagaland Chief Minister Dr. NEIPHIU aji March 26 to 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly laga session de 2026 to 2027 sal nimide budget present kurishe. Eastern Nagaland People's Organization laga Frontier Nagaland Territorial Authority upor RIO bra janaishi ki FNTA interim body banabole karne state sarkar bra process expedite kuribole kam kuri ase aro August House de FNTA bill do table kurishe. RIO bra kushi ki 16th Finance Commission Financial year 2026 to 2031 cover kurade horizontal devolution nimide formula do revise kurisha aro central taxes de state laga share do 0.569 bra 0.481% te committee hui jaise. RIO ba house te janaishi ki 2026 to 2027 sal karne state pra Central taxes share de rupees 7,341 crore pavole ase kintu earlier devolution formula continue kurishe kuileto rupees 8,684 crore pavole thagise. RIO ba kushi ki state laga rasta improve kuribole aro bridges laga rehabilitation nimide road and bridges department ge rupees 30 crore dishe. Transnational Highway Foothill Road laga importance highlight kurigina RIO ba janaishi ki Ministry of Road Transport and Highway bra minimum right of way 30 meters stipulate kurigina ase ko de forest clearance to obtain kurishe holebi 30 meter right of way free of cost fulfilled nukurigina ase aro itu mamla par state sarkar bra tribal hohos aro stakeholders logot kotha kuri ase. IB details sai sabo.
Speaker sir, I rise to present the budget for the year 2026-27 before this August House. This is not just a budget statement, it is a roadmap, a strategic approach to development, develop Nagaland at 2047. Before I proceed further, I wish to extend my heartiest congratulations to our brothers and sisters of the Eastern District on signing the Memorandum of Agreement for the establishment of Frontier Nagaland Territorial Authority, FNTA. I express my deep gratitude to the Union Government and to all stakeholders in the state for making this historic agreement possible. This agreement reflects the government's sustained commitment to increase participation in governance and achievement measurable outcome of our people in the Eastern District while addressing the aspiration of all citizens of the state. So in this regard, the state government has been working earnestly to expedite the process for formation of FNTA interim body. The FNTA bill is being tabled in this August House this morning. Speaker sir, my government remains firmly committed to achieving a peaceful and early settlement of the Naga political issue. To strengthen the institutionalized to this effect, the Political Affairs Committee, PSC, has been constituted, comprising of all members, elected representative of all tribes, representative of all political parties, and member of parliaments from our state. PSC continues to review key issues pertaining to Naga political issue and in order to further streamline, intensify its effort, a sub-committee has been constituted under my chairmanship. So on 5th February 2026, I along with my cabinet colleagues and members of the subcommittee met the Honorable Home Minister and requested the Government of India to elevate the ongoing peace dialogue with the Naga political groups by appointing an interlocutor at a political ministerial level, so as to expedite the process and arrive at an honorable, inclusive and acceptable solution at the earliest. I am happy to inform that the Government of India has responded positively by initiating the constitution of a committee under the chairmanship of the Honorable Union Minister of State in Home Affairs, monitoring the progress of the Naga political talks and address the unresolved issues. Speaker, sir, the 16th Finance Commission covering the financial year 2026 to 2031 has revised formula for horizontal devolution, resulting in reducing of Nagaland's share in central taxes from 0.569% to 0.48%, a decline of about 15% in relative terms. Consequently, the year 26-27, the state is projected to receive 7,341 crores as its share of central taxes, whereas the amount would have been 8,684 crores had the earlier devolution formula continued. I must draw the attention of the August House on the adverse fiscal impact resulting from the discontinuation of post-devolution revenue deficit grant. On 4th February 2026, I met the Union Home Minister, Union Finance Minister Sri Nirmala Sitharamanji, and apprised her of our concern and submitted a written representation on the impending fiscal shortfall for the next 5 years unless the Union government provide grant in aid to cover our revenue deficit. As constitutionally mandated, such report is essential to ensure that Nagaland's unique constitutional status in the spirit of the 16-point agreement is duly recognized and protected within the framework of India's fiscal federalism. We are proceeding with full budget presentation following a clear and reassurance concurrence of the Honorable Union Finance Minister to this regard. Successive Central Finance Commission have flagged the high revenue expenditure in our state budgets, particularly on salaries. I have consistently underlined the needs to contain revenue expenditure and augment our own revenue receipt. To this end, my government has been following a prudent fiscal consolidation path and by improving our state's own revenue, stabilizing our committed expenditure and containing fiscal deficit, while ensuring the development needs of the states are not compromised. So let me now highlight the new initiatives that this budget introduced. For the first time in the state fiscal framework, budget introduces an SDG-linked budget architecture and a gender budget statement. The state has also adopted outcome budgeting from this financial year, and the outcome budget statement will be publishing in the subsequent financial year. This will strengthen monitoring, accountability, and outcome-based planning across departments. The budgetary initiatives will adopt the whole of government approach wherein all stakeholders, including departments, public agencies, and communities shall work in an integrated manner to achieve common policy objectives. This reiterates the significance my government is placing on aligning public expenditure with inclusive development and the state's sustainable development goals. Further, to introduce economic opportunities for women in the transportation sector, 50 pink Scooty taxi will be introduced in pilot mode across 3 districts of Nagaland. The candidates will be selected to undergo training under Nagaland Skill and Entrepreneurs Development Mission, and credit linkage shall be facilitated through the Chief Minister Corpus Microfinance Initiative. Opportunities for women drivers will also be given more operating taxi services across the state. I am launching the Chief Minister Community Solar Partnership Initiative under the Nagaland Solar Mission with an allocation of 11 crores. The initiative is targeted to install 3 kilowatt grid-connected rooftop solar system in all Naga village council buildings across the state. This will reduce our power imports, ensure reliable electricity, and generate community revenue. The initiative will complement our efforts to achieve a greener economy. So the geology and mining has been allocated 7.50 for initiative including mineral connectivity infrastructure to Dikhu Bridge at Tentak Sahu River in Mon district, groundwater development in water access stress area through deep tube well, rainwater harvest and artificial recharge infrastructure, and exploration of strategic minerals. The department will construct a mining governance and resource management center, undertaking GIS-based district-wise assessment of mineral using DGPS survey and investigate limestone deposit in North and South Chalongan in Noklak district. Nagaland State Mineral Development Corporation Limited has been provided with 2.39 crores. So the Road and Bridges Department has been provided 30 crores for improvement of roads and rehabilitations of bridges. The Trans-Nagaland Highway Foothill Road is envisioned to create an economic corridor across strategic areas of the state, and the government is given priority considering its strategic socio-economic impact of the people. The Ministry of Road Transport and Highway, MRTH, has stipulated a minimum right-of-way of 30 meters free from all incumbent branches to be provided before the project could be taken up as a national highway. As specified by the ministry, forest clearance had also been obtained. However, the requirement of 30 meters right-of-way free of cost is yet to be fulfilled by the state government in the process of discussion with concerned tribal hosts and stakeholders in this regard. The mechanical department has been provided 3 crores for requirement of heavy machineries. So the school education department has been provided 12.89 crores for construction of DEO and SDEO office in Mallory, Newland, Chumukidema, Noklak, Samatur, Onkolemba in Mokokchun, and training in Parent district, and construction of school infrastructure in various locations. The higher education department has been provided with 11.05 crores for construction of classrooms and academic building in various government colleges, girl hostel, Newmold College, Onkulemba and Parent College, and separate boys and girls toilet in various government colleges, and infrastructure upgradation at multi-purpose hall at Yangli College in Longland. The CRT has been allocated 3.24 crores for development of new textbook from KG2 till class 8, construction of various developmental infrastructures. So the Technical Education Department has been provided 3.20 crores for setting up Artificial Intelligence and Mechanic Learning Laboratory at Government Polytechnic at Sitikamasi, construction of girl hostel, and at Polytechnic Doyang, Wokha power line connecting for Government Polytechnic Apoy, Mon and Doyang. So the Youth Resources and Sports Department has been provided 10.43 crores for construction of department buildings, capacity building for youth, empowerment and sports personnel, the tournament related activities and top macro activities. The Health and Family Welfare Department has been provided 10.10 crores for construction of CSC, PSC, office staff quarters, health sub-centers and infrastructure improvement across the state. Third, the Public Health Engineering Department has been provided 6.22 for improvement of water supply to Kohima, Mokokchun, Wokha, construction of departmental infrastructure in Peren, Noklak, Newlands, Zenaboto and Wokha. Software development for online water building and rooftop rain water harvesting structure at NBCC Convention Center Kohima will also be undertaken by the department. Speaker sir, I am happy to announce that Nagaland has been awarded 100 crores for Naga by the central government under the theme-based Greenfield Cities competition during 2025-26. An area measuring 330 hectares has been identified for development of crucial infrastructure and other public amenities, and works will commence soon. The Urban Development Department has been provided 70 crores for 47 lakhs for urban roads in all district headquarters, urban infrastructure development scheme and urban drainage and footpath. The Municipal Affairs Department has been provided 4.40 crores for urban sanitations, sewerage schemes, infrastructure for ULB, capacity building for ULB and municipal solid waste management under the State Finance Commission. 15.88 crores is allocated to the municipal department as a share in taxes and 9.16 crores as grant in aid for the urban local bodies. Speaker sir, 100.57 crores will be granted to FNTA, which is the proportional allocation of the total divisible pool in the State Development Fund. Under netting out the statewide obligations, including the non-transferable departments. As regard to the budget proposal, Speaker sir, I am estimating that the gross received at 22,507.10 crores and gross expenditure at 22,000 crores, 127.33 crores for the financial year 2026-27. The broad item-wise statement is under. Received, state-owned tax and non-tax revenue, 2,714.44, State share in central taxes is 7,341.28. Central assistance grant and loans is 9,471.08. Internal debts 2,979.77. Recovery of loans and advances by the state government 1.53 crores, and the total is 22,507.10. Now B, expenditure, non-development expenditures, that is 13337.51. That is excluding servicing of debts and servicing excluding servicing of debt, of debt. 2,618.74, and development of expenditure including CSS, etc. is 6,171.81. So the total is 22.127.23. So C, balance AB is 379.77, and D, public accounts net is 305.00. E, net current transaction CD is together is 74.77. So this gross receipt and expenditure during the year 26-27 is estimated in the result of surplus of 74 crores. However, because of the negative balance, opening balance of 411.88 crores, 81 crores, the year is estimated to close with a negative balance of 337.04 crores. The government is committed to ensure that every rupee of public expenditure produces measurable social and economic impact, thereby strengthening the state's long-term growth prospect. While safeguarding fiscal stability, we aim to create new opportunity for our youth, strengthening our local economies, and lay the foundations for a more resilient, inclusive, and sustainable development trajectory for Nagaland. Central is in realizing our common goal of a developed nation by 2047.